Who exactly was Alexander Allan, and why am I making a video about his pen? Find out now on this episode of Astonishing Glasgow. I'm going east for this edition, to the Kilmarnock end of Glasgow Green, and if you've ever walked or cycled along the Clyde walkway here, you may just have caught a glimpse of the subject of this episode. Before we get into this episode, please remember to check out the rest of my Astonishing Glasgow videos when you've finished this one, and click that like and subscribe button to show your support to the channel and get notified when new episodes appear. So if you want to find this location yourself, or if you want to know a good place to park for a wander around Glasgow Green, then this car park at Newhall Street is where to start. But be warned, on a Sunday when the football centre is being used, it gets quite busy with parents dropping off kids for the game. Look for these standing stones. It can be harder than it sounds, as they do tend to blend into the background. The stone on the other corner tells a little bit of the story of Allan's pen, and I in no way copied the script for this video from that stone. Honest. First things first, the person we are talking about is Alexander Allan, a very rich Glasgow resident and a sugar baron who lived on the land here around 220 years ago. He was so rich I can't even find a picture of him, but his Newhall estate was extensive and stretched right down to the banks of the River Clyde. From what I can tell, his house may have stood right around here, but was bulldozed to make way for a factory which is now long gone. The problem for Alexander Allan was the existence of a public footpath that followed the Clyde through his land. He didn't like this. This was a man who was making a fortune from his sugar plantation in the West Indies. He wasn't the sort to mix with the common people, and really didn't want his view of the river spoilt by the working folk, so he came up with a plan. What he did was to have the path covered over by a raised platform, which he then covered in turf. To maintain the pathway, he constructed a tunnel. His idea was to build a brick and stone lined passage or pen through his new mound, to channel the public away from his view and under his land. To get to the actual site of the pen, from the standing stones, follow the fence line to the staircase. The stairs are fenced off right now, but you can easily go around. Look for the benches, and hidden in the trees is a plaque on the wall which was placed here by Glasgow Corporation in 1938. The pen was deeply unpopular with people who had to use it. It was narrow and dark and blocked off access to the river for anybody other than Allan. It was so unpopular in fact that local weavers refused to do any work for Allan, even when he increased his wage rate. Against all protests, the pen remained until nature intervened. During one particularly bad winter, the swollen river froze on this stretch, and the pressure from the ice and water washed away his structure. Although Allan made an effort to have it rebuilt, it marked the end of Allan's pen, and all that you will see today is the plaque on the wall. I hope you've enjoyed this episode. Please remember to hit that like and subscribe button. Get in touch through the comments section, or check out my social media pages for more pictures and details. If you're feeling very generous, make a small donation using the Super Thanks button. Thanks to those who already have. And thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time in Astonishing Glasgow. Right, I'm off for a block of tablet and some cremola foam.